Hi guys, well today I just had a few tips that I wanted to talk to you all about for practicing and developing your psychic powers. And it's something fun that I used to like to do when I was just first starting out. I don't really do it so much now, but it is quite fun. And for any fellas watching, any guys, you might have to adapt this a little bit for your situation. I think that maybe you can have a think about the areas in which this could apply for you, but for the ladies this is an easy one. So you'll find that when you go to the beauty salon, you're getting some laser done or another kind of treatment, or if you're at the hairdresser and you're just relaxing, or sometimes when you're in the basin and they're washing your hair and you're just relaxing. Sometimes I used to find that I would start to see things in my mind, or a picture, especially when I have my eyes closed. And I would think to myself, oh, okay, I wonder if this is happening to this person, this lady who's doing my treatment. So for example, one time I saw a picture in the blackness when I had my eyes closed of somebody parachuting. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Why don't I just check and see if she knows what this is about? So I just sort of conversationally said, have you ever been parachuting before? And she says to me, oh my God, no, but just last night my friends came over, and my friend's boyfriend, he had this video and he'd just been sky jumping and he was showing us this video and it looked terrifying. And so from that little conversation, that first one, I thought, oh, well, this is very interesting. Obviously, I've picked up on something here. And for example, another time I saw what looked to me in my mind while I was lying there relaxing, a bulldog, one of those tiny little, small dogs, a bulldog type dog. And I thought, oh, I wonder if this lady might have one. So I just sort of conversationally said, oh, have you guys got any pets? And she says, oh yes, we're planning on getting a bulldog. And so that's just a little interesting way that you can have just to practice your psychic powers outside of a circle or a development circle, and it's quite fun. The one thing that I'm really against, that I would advise not to do, is to ever give anybody just out in public or generally a reading as such. I really find that violates boundary issues and all sorts of things. But I find that if you've had an impression of something or seen something in your mind's eye, or it just came to you that I think this person might be having a trip to, Melbourne or whichever city you live in or country you live in, it might be somewhere nearby, or a little holiday somewhere nearby. And if you get the impression of that, you could just conversationally say, oh, are you going interstate soon? Are you having any holidays? And you might just say yes. You might find they say yes. Oh yes, I'm going to Melbourne in 2 weeks or something like that. And it will just confirm the impression that you had. But I would definitely advise against giving anybody readings or telling anybody what to do out in the general public like this. But I don't think it's too bad if you just sort of conversationally bring up something that you've had the impression of. And you might get the impression that the lady who's treating you in the beauty salon or the hairdresser is perhaps her boyfriend's a tradie, or she's married to a tradie, and you could just sort of conversationally bring it up and say, oh, so what does your partner do? Is it a tradie? And you would be surprised to find out how often you are correct about this. So it's just a little way that you can do out in public to practice your psychic powers, and might just boost your confidence, give you a little bit of extra confidence in your developing psychic ability. And it's certainly a fun way that I found to practice it. And so let me know how this goes for you if you'll give it a try. And so for you fellas out there, you might just have to think of a different way or a different example of doing this while you're out and practicing this. But I'm sure that you're all very clever and you will find a way. Okay, thanks. Bye for now.